Assalamu alaikum students. I hope you all are fine and doing well. Welcome you all in your class 8 English class. Today we are having third video of our class. As you know, in the last two classes we read our first unit, which was the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, the model of tolerance. We read it with the Urdu translation, and now we are moving further today to the exercise of unit 1. So students, open your books and come to page number 5. Okay students, as you can see on your screens right now, I am on page number 5. On page number 5 we are having here a glossary. Now let me tell you what the word glossary is. Glossary is an alphabetical list of specialized or technical words and their definitions. So we are having a few words here which has been taken from unit 1, which we read in the last two classes, along with their meanings. The first one we are having here, compassion, which means a strong feeling of some sympathy for people who are suffering and a desire to help them. Which means तकलीफ में मुब्तला लोगों के लिए हमदर्दी और शफकत का एहसास रखना, उन पर रहम करना, उन पर तरस खाना. Next one is debt, a sum of money that somebody owes, कर्ज या उधार. Epitome, which means a perfect example of something, उम्दा मिसाल. Dreadful, very bad or unpleasant, भयानक या खौफनाक. Restraining, to stop somebody or something from doing something, किसी को रोकना या काबू में रखना. The next word we are having here is amnesty, a period of time during which people can admit to a crime or give up weapons without being punished. आम माफ़ी, या एक ऐसा वक्त जिसमें लोगों को उनके किए की सज़ा ना दी जाए बल्कि उन्हें माफ़ कर दिया जाए. The next word is counseling, professional advice about a problem, मशवरा, हिदायत, रहनुमाई. Then we are having a perseverance, which means the quality of continuing to try to achieve a particular aim despite difficulties. Which means मुश्किल हालात में मजबूत रहना, साबित कदमी दिखाना. Then we are having debate, a formal discussion on an issue at a public meeting. In a debate, two or more speakers express opposing views, बहस या मुबाहिसा. Precedence, the condition of being more important than somebody else and therefore coming or being dealt with first, फोकियत या सबकत. Adversity, a difficult or unpleasant situation, मुश्किलात, मुसीबत या आफात. Renounced, to state publicly that you no longer have a particular belief or that you will no longer behave in a particular way. मुस्तरद कर देना, तर्क कर देना, मुसाफी हो जाना, ख़त्म कर देना. Testified, to say that you believe something is true because you have evidence of it, गवाही देना, शहादत देना. Rabbi, Jewish religious scholar, यहूदी मजहबी आलम. Ostracize, to refuse to let somebody be a member of social group, to refuse to meet or talk to somebody. बेदखल कर देना, बरादरी से निकाल देना, शहर बदर कर देना या किसी से समाजी ताल्लुकात तोड़ देना. Opponent, a person that you are playing or fighting against in a game, competition, argument or etc. मुखालिफ या हरीफ, जो किसी मुकाबले में आपके मद्दे मुकाबिल हो. The next word we are having here is scarcity. If there is scarcity of something, there is not enough of it and it is difficult to obtain it. कमी या किल्लत होना किसी चीज़ की. Gracious, kind, polite and generous, especially to somebody of our lower social position. Which means मेहरबान होना, नरम दिल होना, बेलोस दरिया दिल होना जब किसी की समाजी हैसियत आपसे कमतर हो. The last word is revenge, which means something that you do in order to make somebody suffer because they have made you suffer. किसी से बदला लेना, किसी के साथ बुरा करना क्योंकि आपके साथ बुरा हुआ हो, या किसी से इंतकाम लेना. So students, here we had the glossary which we have defined on page number 5. And now we are moving towards the page number 6. So okay students, we are on page number 6. As you can see that here we have comprehension, in which answer the following questions, in which we are having 7 questions. These questions are very important for exams. They are related to your unit 1. Now we are moving towards exercise B, which is choose a correct answer for the following statements. The first question we are having here is Hazrat Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam said to Hazrat Umar Raziallahu Ta'ala, go and repay him his loan and give him 20 sa extra. In this sentence, him refers to what? The options we are having here, the first option is Rabbi Zaid, second one is Abu Sufyan, third one is Hazrat Umar, fourth one is Hazrat Usman. As you can see here, I have tick mark for you people, so it can be easy for you. And let me tell you one thing more, that you just have to use pencil in the book. You cannot use pens and markers to point out things in your books. You just have to use pencil for this purpose. So the first question is that Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam said to Hazrat Umar, go and repay him his loan and give him 20 sa extra. In this sentence, him refers to, and we read in the unit that Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam said to Hazrat Umar that go and give the Rabbi Zaid the 20 sa extra. So in this sentence, him refers to Rabbi Zaid. As you can see that I have tick mark option 1. Now we are moving towards question number 2. The question number 2 is the tolerance of Hazrat Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam knew no bounds. In this sentence, the phrase knew no bounds means that options are: his tolerance was immeasurable for Muslims, his tolerance was not confined to Muslims only, his tolerance was restricted to Muslims only, his tolerance was confined to Muslims only. So the right answer is option B. Why? Because the Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam tolerance was not only for the Muslims, his tolerance was for everybody. So option B is the best answer. His tolerance was not confined to Muslims only. Okay students, we are moving towards page number 7 to check out which other questions we are having here. Okay students, I am on page number 7, and the third question we are having here, the Rasul Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam said, a Muslim is he from whose hand and tongue the Muslims are safe. This hadith means that we are having 4 options here. A true Muslim does not hurt Muslims physically and emotionally. Second one is a true Muslim does not bad mouth or curse anybody. Option C is a true Muslim does not beat or injure anybody with his hands. The last one is a true Muslim does not trouble anybody mentally. And the best answer is a true Muslim does not bad mouth or curse anybody. The option B is the right answer. Now we are moving towards the fourth one. Truly, he is an epitome of tolerance, forgiveness, patience, and compassion. The word epitome in this sentence means, we are having 4 options here: essence, embodiment, contrary, and the last one is example. So as we read in the unit, that epitome means example. So the right answer is option D, example. Now we are moving toward the last question. The Rasul Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam granted a general amnesty to the entire population of Makkah. The word amnesty in this sentence means, so the options are patience, forgiveness, tolerance, acceptance. The word amnesty in the sentence means, we read in the unit, which means forgiveness, maafi nama, maafi. So here we had 5 choose a correct options questions we had, and now we are moving towards the vocabulary of page number 7. And here they are asking about find the meaning of the following words in the dictionary and identify the part of speech or the word through abbreviation used. So students, we are having words here, around 8 words we are having here, in which they are saying to find out the meanings of the words and write which part of speech are they. So you just have to write abbreviation instead of writing the whole word. For example, if a word is noun, instead of noun you just have to write n. Why n represents the noun. And if a word is adjective, you just have to write adj. And if a word is a verb, you just have to write v. As you can see on your screens here, in the first word, which one is frightened, I wrote the meanings with the pencil, which means afraid, which means Urdu meaning is khofzada. And from which part of speech is it? It is adjective. So I've wrote adj on above the letter, as you can see here, adj, which means this is an adjective. So the second word we are having here, harsh. Same as it is, you just have to see which from which part of speech is the next word is, and write the meaning of it, and write the abbreviation of the part of the speech. Now let me show you a page in which I wrote the part of the speech and their meanings, which might help you out. You just have to write the meanings and the part of speech from which they belong on your books with the help of pencil. So let me show you a page which might help you this question. So okay students, I am on the page. The word frightened, as I told you, it means it's afraid, khofzada hona. And as you can see, I wrote the abbreviation of it, which is adjective. The next word we had harsh. Harsh means cruel, and it is it's from which part of speech it is an adjective. The next word we are having here is tolerance, which means forbearance. It is a noun. I just wrote n instead of noun because its abbreviation is n. Now the next word is convey, which means carry, and from which part of speech it is a verb. That's why I just wrote v instead of a verb. The next word is violence, which means brutality, and it is a noun, so I just wrote n here. Then we are having here reward, which means payment, inam. It is a noun. Then we are having honesty, which means integrity, diyanatdari. It is a noun also. The last one is insult, which means abuse. It is a noun and it can be a verb as well. So this was a page, and I just show you to write these meanings and abbreviations with the help of pencils on the book. Here you just have to mention the meanings and abbreviations of the words, as I wrote here frightened, which is afraid, which means afraid, and it is adjective. Now moving towards the next exercise, which is like consult a thesaurus and find out the synonyms of the following words. We are having 8 words here, as you can see. We just have to find out the synonyms here. Synonym means mutradif alfaz ya hammani alfaz, which have the same meaning. Now we are having some 8 words here. The first word we are having here, truth. You just have to write the meaning of this word, or the synonym of this word here. Okay, let me show you a next page which will help you to write the synonyms. As I said, you just have to write the meaning of the synonyms here with the word. So the first word we are having here, truths. Let me show you a page which will help you out in this exercise. So okay students, I am on the page. The first one is truth, and its synonym is right, honesty. The next word is rude, which means impolite. The third one we are having here is, as you can see on your books right now, which is sincere, and its synonym is genuine. The fourth word we are having here is fear, which means fright, horror. The fifth one is kindness, which means good treatment. Sixth one is forgive, which means pardon. Seventh one is argument, which means dispute, reasoning. And the last one we are having here is swell, which means expend. This page was just to help you out, and you just have to write these synonyms here on your book. Okay students, it was today's lecture. Inshallah we will meet in the 4th class. Till that, take care, stay home, stay safe. Allah Hafiz.